Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second match of the winner's side of the All Majors bracket. Today's match will be Element and Kama versus Tim and Purenail, and your commentators will be me, Purple_Pyros, and Tremin.
Hi, I'm Tremin. Welcome to the Hollow Knight Community Twitch.
Anyways, we've got our runners readying up already, so
Yeah, it looks like
I am going to count them down now.
All right. Oh. Mama, don't move.
Alright, they've been counted down. Gamma has moved a bit, so that gave me a bit of a stutter, but we should be fine there. And hopefully the countdown should have gone through, and we should be starting to see them move on their screens.
If we've got a autopilot start here, they do have E-Pass randomized.
Yep. Oh.
And here we go. The runners are off.
The runners are off. So, what I want to see from this start is one of the members of the team going down to Queen Station so that they have easy fungal access, and the other one going straight to Green Path.
Yep.
Green Path having one item means that that's probably the intended progression to start off, or it's a stack chain.
Or it's, it could be Fog Canyon, it could be the Queen Station stag. That's a possibility. There's quite a few in Fog Canyon, so... Or not Fog Canyon, Fungal Waste, sorry. It could be the Queen Station stag and Fungal.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, they got Dirtmouth stag. So that's gonna be... most likely where they're gonna have to end up.
But...
Yeah. Oh, the
yeah,
nothing.
No, it's nothing. Oh wait,
well,
no,
I mean they have Dirtmouth stag, so
Crossroads is
yes.
Yeah. So yeah, still I want to see at least one of the runners go to Green Path, just due to the fact that having both the runners going to Crossroads is a terrible idea, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, probably. Green Path is still a good play. We got Dive and City Crest, so that's two of the Crossroads majors, or Dirtmouth majors already.
Anyways, quickly, this is a slightly different race to the previous winners match, because the races themselves have decided on a slightly different set of rules. One of them being that they are playing with rainbow eggs on. That is why. That is why you can see that all the rancid eggs are colored differently. So we've seen a yellow rancid egg already. I mean, it's pretty much what the normal color is, but they will be quite a wild set of colors in the future. We also have E-Pass randomized, so for example, if they do get access to, let's say, city storerooms, they can't just go up and get that vessel fragment check immediately. They need to get the elevator pass first, and that is also why we have 40 instead of 39 major items to start off with. Another thing that they decided to do is, unlike the rules for the normal winners bracket, these runners decided to not have White Palace randomized, and so if there is a White Palace check, which there is, it's going to be confirmed to be FBM fit, and it's going to be replaced with
So we're for sure going to have a White Palace. We won't see Path of Pain, but we do get to see all of White Palace. And looks like we had Element here waiting for one Growth from Kama to get VS. That's a major in Crossroads, I think. That's the one we've seen. Element skipped Malik for the time being. probably just heading for shops if I had to guess.
Yeah, Moloch being a simple key means that it would be quite beneficial to go back. Even if there are
Right.
6, sometimes the simple keys can be quite mean in their locations.
I believe in the last race we had, the team that ended up winning was just missing a simple key to finish, and they had to go looking for it.
If not for one immediately before this one, for one
oh, that earlier this morning.
Yeah,
Yep.
earlier this morning. Red team was really close to getting their final check, but needed to get a simple key to find it due to the fact that it was an egg shop. So yeah, after that, you really shouldn't mess with the importance of simple keys, because in their absence, you don't know what could happen.
Looks like we've got egg shop from red team. I'm gonna check it out here. Good idea, because if they find something here, we've got, ooh, cloak at 4 eggs.
Yep, that's definitely worth, well, you need to find the rancid eggs for it. Also, Tim, getting a purple egg, I really enjoy that type of egg specifically. I'm going to let everybody guess why. But yeah, the issue with egg shop is the fact that rancid eggs are really sporadic. You could go a race without finding like nearly any, or you could go one with getting 11 in the first 10 minutes. So hopefully this isn't one where they get to like 3 rancid eggs and can't find a 4th one to get that cloak.
It looks like, well, I'm pretty sure that the red team does not have an egg that the blue team has. I'm pretty sure there's an egg at like the soul totem below the crossroads tag, and I don't know if red team has that one yet. There's another purple egg there, so if they get that one, they're gonna have dash pretty early.
Yeah. And to be honest, since that totem is very it's not only hard to miss, but also due to it being right underneath a stag station and therefore underneath a bench, it's very safe to bench warp away from. Not only that, but blue team showing that there in fact is an egg at the stag as well, so...
Yep.
I really hope that Tim just buys it and goes immediately.
Oh yeah, of course. It's dash. Dash is like...
Dash is very important. Dash is literally the most snowbally item that you can get.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate that blue team missed that simple key early, and very lucky from red team that they got that.
Hopefully blue team finds a simple key somewhere else, because I really don't want to see this race snowball from this early on.
Yeah. Could be...
However,
it is rando, so I mean...
It is rando, so anything is possible. And just because red team snowballs right now, I honestly feel like they still have a very high chance of falling back, even though they can dash early. Honestly, it all just depends on where all the mages are and what the mages are themselves.
Yeah. I mean, I would expect Element to do Moloch pretty soon after this.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's still 4 majors in Crossroads that haven't been found, so it's not like he's going to find them all and then not have a reason to do it. If we look at, we've got Fungal Wastes from Purenail right now, that dash that they just grabbed, and being 4 items in Fungal Wastes, this is a really good play.
And we'll talk about randomizing elevator pass, it still pops up this early.
There it is, yeah.
Oh, and I also forgot to mention, whilst I was talking about the changes, Boss Essence is also randomized, and to accommodate it, they also increased the Essence costs variance from its regular amount to 1 to 900. So therefore we could find some Essence drops at random locations, and this might actually be yet another sort of fragile charms and simple key situation where it's not a
Could be.
major item, but you definitely need to go out of the way to find it, and it
Mhm.
might be hiding something behind it. Talking about fragile charms, Purenail beating Mushroom Ogres and getting a fragile charm from them.
Heading right up to Leg Eater. How fitting.
With both Bungle Waste checks, Legida is definitely a good idea to go to.
Oh yeah. Probably has something here.
I mean, let's be hopeful. Lucky.
There it is. And a Dash Master. Oof.
And
a Fragile
and fittingly, it has a fragile charm. I'd say there is some Moffity, but I don't know if it's fitting here.
Heart.
Anyways, Dash Master and Dash is terribly unfortunate for blue team.
Yep. I think red team just got lucky with their locations, but
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean it's gonna happen. Tran pass, that's
Meanwhile,
interesting.
blue team isn't that bad off themselves.
No.
Tim is currently doing the same checks that Element is doing right now.
Yep. See,
So-
where is Element heading next? Let's see.
Personally, I enjoy. Oh, but Purenail is at Stagnest. Where did they get
We got one in
Stagnest from?
cliffs. Ooh.
Ooh. Mantis
That is the one thing in
Core.
cliffs.
The one
Cliffs.
thing in Cliffs, and it's a. Wait, no, it's not the
Oh
one
wait,
thing.
one
There are
one
two
more
things
thing.
in cliffs.
Two things in cliffs. One of the two in cliffs.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Red team is just yes. It's not even a snowball at this point. It's literally a landslide. God.
Stagnest was at Sly. They've found it.
Oh, Element doesn't have the geo for it.
Right, but Element doesn't have the Geo. It's 410 Geo.
However, they will have access to Claw as soon as they do that. So.
Mm-hmm.
Also, oh, that's Defender's Crest as well for them. Yeah,
Mhm.
no. 31 to 35 major items and two of them
Well-
being important movement.
Dash and
That's
Claw,
not-
yeah. I feel like, well, I mean, the dash is technically still out of logic at this point, so like, because of the simple keys, I mean, but it's a place you
Yeah,
check early.
Definitely.
It's just,
But Claw is definitely not, and that opens up a lot of logic.
right.
Even though, to be honest, personally, I personally despised just Claw. Claw
Yeah,
itself is a pain to not get, but it's also a pain to get first.
that's true. Which we might see from Comma Element.
Yep.
Might see a Claw first.
Now, what I'm wondering is, have they seen what's at Grubs?
Have which team?
Both of the
I-
teams. I'm asking due to the
Yeah.
fact that,
Well, they got the VS from Grubs.
and there's nothing else.
I don't think there was anything else there.
Right. Yeah, that's why they are ignoring Grubs then.
Is missed here at 531.
I mean, they're just under halfway there already.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I am highly hopeful that blue team is going to find a some sort of geo
Yeah.
chest to pick up, because with that they could get
Well, I mean,
Stagnest and get Claw.
Comma is probably going to Lem at this point, if I had to guess. Being in City.
Yeah. Queen's Garden Stag is honestly going to be great with Queen's Gardens 2 on the board. Well, not on the board, but
Yeah.
on the list. I'm so used to I'm so used to bingo, but I keep on.
It's another 300 since they have enough for that Isthmus tier now.
They have 550.
It was 531, I think.
Yeah, then they have enough. And that's
Great
great
slash.
slash and great. Oh god.
Finding everything.
If there's nothing else in Resting Grounds of
Right, that's
of
everything.
interest anymore.
Yep, no flower quest today.
No Flower Quest content. I mean, we're gonna get White Palace content, so
That's true.
we can't really complain.
And a swim. With King Station Seg, Isthmus tier, and swim, you can go all the way to Edge.
Can you get to Colo with what they have? No, you need some sort of vertical.
Yep.
Well, let's hope that they can buy the claw so we can get an early Colo check.
Are we gonna see Element head to Moloch?
Hopefully, if we get an Element Moloch check, that might just
Oh yeah.
wait.
There we go.
Unless it depends.
Unless they use the key somewhere else, which
Yeah, I'd personally go with Egg Shop due to the fact that I mean they only really need two simple keys between the two of them.
Right. Let's see where red team's going. Well, we've summoned the troop at this point. There's an E key at Divine. That's a major. We've got Purenail all the way in Deepness. I mean, there's 5 in Deepness for them still. So that's pretty important that they had there.
I will just fix a misconception. I don't think you can. Oh wait, can you get Camp Totem without any vertical?
With an enemy pogo you can.
Yeah, with an enemy pogo. So it definitely isn't in Logic. So I wouldn't recommend anything in Edge yet. Especially.
I mean, you can get to a corner for.
Cornifer is the one thing in Logic, but I don't think it's worthwhile going out of the way to get. Not yet, at the very least. But yeah, this is just very unfortunate that Element decided to hold off from doing Monarch for so long.
Well, let's see if they actually used the simple key or if they had somewhere else. Looks like
Element is using it on Dirtmouth.
There he is.
Alright. Waterways with 2, but they have swim.
Oh, that's true. Markoth Relic is definitely in Logic. It's painful because you have to dive through, but without vertical, you have to warp back to King Stag and walk all the way back. But it is in Logic.
No, it's a pain. And honestly, if that's intended progression with no other progression, I just despise a seed just from that.
Yeah. We don't talk about dive storage. It doesn't exist.
Can you even fake dive that?
You can't fake dive that floor. That's the thing.
Oh my!
The breakable floor is a little bit below the other floor, so you can't land right on the edge.
Yeah, no, that's just miserable. Anyways,
they have dash.
Finally, they have dash and the superior rancid egg.
Let's see where we get. I think we're gonna get a Salubra from Element, if I had to guess. Looks like it. We've got Dark Deepness from Purenail at the moment. Let's see if he can make his way through.
Yep.
Probably just heading to Beast then, if I had to guess.
Yeah, without wings, this is definitely a terrible.
Yeah.
Without wings or Dreamnet or Dreamgate, because honestly, those two just make any dark room slightly more bearable.
Yep, and Element does have Geo
White Fragment.
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
And there's Green Path Stag, kinda useless, but that's going to be an important thing to keep in mind.
And we've got, let's see, I think Purenail. Ooh, a Dreamnail at the Darknest Rancid Egg.
So in the end, the Darkness plate actually paid off a bit,
Paid off, yeah.
especially since with boss essence being randomized, the actual dream bosses are going to be
And we're gonna see a
much more
Marmu from
important
Tim here. And it looks like blue team is gonna get Claw here in a second. There it is.
Nice. Finally, we are slightly more evened out.
Honestly, they're only behind 2 majors. Like, it's not...
Yeah, but one of the majors that they are missing that the other team has is Dreamnail.
Is Dreamnail, that's true.
And normally, I wouldn't say that that's as big of a deal.
Right.
But on this set of settings, it really is just a extreme pain.
Yeah, red team does have more checks, like, by quite a bit.
That is another very important thing to remember, yeah.
Another simple
Oh
key.
my god. And they can literally do everything now.
Yep.
Yeah, with 2 simple keys you can just do everything since
Item sync.
both
Yeah.
players get 2, but... so it seems that, yeah, Tim is doing these 2 checks, and I'm going to assume that Purenail is going to be the one who's going to go into Royal Waterways then.
That makes sense, yeah. You've got Kama in Basin at the moment.
Oh wait, Tim did not leave Stagnest to check for the other Cliffs item. Honestly, I feel like that might have been... I don't know if that was a good play or not. To be honest, Cliffs is small enough to be easy to go back to, but... It's also small enough that you can just excuse yourself doing a full or nearly full.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait,
Which is
actually,
pretty small.
I want to see Tim go back to Cliffs. Mostly because now he also has a way to get Lantern.
Hmm.
And so if anything is at Divine, for example, or at the Grim Child check, they can get it.
Well, they already checked the Grim Lantern. Red team checked Divine.
Oh wait, they did?
Yeah, I
Oh
think
yeah,
Tim
they have
went
Grim
down.
Child, never mind.
Oh, yeah, Divine had Elgin Key, yep.
Yeah, no, that makes sense then. God, this is a really fast seed so far.
Wow, that is a lucky Howling Race pickup from, like, right as he's about to fight a Devout. Gets Howling Wraiths instantly from Pure.
The Devouts are annoying as all hell.
Yeah.
If you don't have D-Dark, they take so long.
Mm-hmm. Or just like any void spell, really. But
well, yeah, but D-Dark is honestly
D-Dark is definitely the easiest. Yeah, easiest and safest.
Oh. Wow, that was a very kind Devout. Just backing up enough so you can check without having to kill it. Although I do agree that getting a bit of soul from it to heal is a good decision.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't want to die in...
Yeah, because he doesn't have any benches here. So if he dies, he goes all the way back to the hot spring. There's no hard save in Rando, so that would be unfortunate.
That, and also the fact that he'd have to deal with Devouts again.
Mm-hmm.
And
but you have to do all of Dark Deepness again. If you wanted to get his shade back.
Oh, that's Hera. They still have 1 check in Crossroads, but they haven't gotten it, I think. Since the other one is just the Salubra
the
White Fragment.
Still are missing 1. 1 less Devout for Purenail, true.
Okay, Purenail at least gets the bench here, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, yeah! Now Purenail can...
I think we got a Kingsbrand, yep, from red team.
Kingsbrand at Cornifer.
That is probably intended progression without the dash. Claw Kingsbrand. into
Oh my,
Abyss.
oh no. Abyss being the early logical progression hurts.
Right, finding Swim and then getting King's
Oh,
Brand
Shade
and then
Cloak.
ooh,
Shade Cloak at Hera.
ah,
Yet more reasons why
if there's
that early
Grandchild for a
dream
blue
was-
team.
Yeah. I do have to give props to the blue team though. For how one-sided this race has been so far with the checks. They are
They are
still
finding-
keeping very close.
Yep, they're finding a lot of the majors, which is good. We've got. Let's see if Purenail finds anything here at Shade Cloak or at Sharp Shadow, because we had.
Purenail and Element both being here, but Element having to go back.
Where did they find their Dream Nail?
Actually, I don't
Element,
know.
comma. I do not remember.
I was focusing on red team too much.
Yep, I was focusing on Dark Deepness.
Yeah, Dark Deepness content. How are we meant to not focus on that? Oh, Gamma is doing
Elder Who.
Elder Who. Whilst Element is checking Grimchild.
Oh, Gorg Totem in Cliffs. I think Tim just
Oh.
didn't go in. That's right.
God, that would have helped out Purenail so much.
Yeah. Getting a Dream Gate. They've got Elegant Key now from Divine. It's like we've got both teams fighting Elder Who. If there's a charm notch there.
I mean, it is an easy fight. Obnoxious is
Yeah, obnoxious. as
obnoxious
heck,
to all eternity, but
yeah.
it's fun on your first go. Not on your 50th attempt going through Pantheon 3 trying to get all bindings.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh, 1 HP from
1 HP Elder Who. Can we can Purenail survive? It seems that he in fact can.
Yeah. Think we've got Kama heading to Mantis Villages. Probably gonna get there first. Let's see if we got anything in there. It could be. We've still got how many? 2 in fungal. Could be fungal core still, but everything else I believe is checkable. With their
Yeah,
current
no,
equipment.
everything else is definitely checkable. Only fungal core
Stop
isn't.
cursing the runners. Sorry.
We're not cursing for runners. We are just
Oh, Willow. That's true. Willow is making.
Oh wait, true. Willow is
Wings locked. Sorry,
Thank God.
Willow, I forgot.
I forgot. We forgot about the most important goal, the most important goal on bingo board to Dreamnail Willow's meal.
Trans egg.
Trans egg.
Yay.
Trans egg.
I wonder if we're gonna see Element go for Dark Deepness as well, or if we're just gonna wait for Lantern. Honestly,
Even
since they
though-
have Dreamnail, I mean, obviously they don't know there's a Dreamnail in there, but since they have it, probably the smarter play is to just wait on it, but...
Well, they don't know that that there's a Dreamnail.
Yeah.
Dark Nest. I feel like it depends on how confident Element is with
Right.
Dark Nest, to be honest. If Element is confident in it...
Might as well.
Oh, what is the Pokemon looking skin on Kama? I don't know the name,
Mimikyu.
but it's definitely a Mimikyu.
Mimikyu.
Oh wait, it changes the plush in the background of Bretta's
Yep.
hat into a Mimikyu.
The Mimikyu skin is like a full mod. There's so many texture changes, and there's like texture changes. Like I think it changes Hive Blood to Thunderstone, and like
Yeah.
other Pokemon related things.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And it changes like this home screen or like the main menu. Like there's quite a bit. It's pretty in depth. It's one of the most in depth things.
So like Doodle Knight.
It
With
might
its,
be its own mod, but I'm not positive. We've got
Oh
a
my
wings.
god, we've got wings. And it's again
Um,
red
the
team who gets it first.
it was the
Oh.
Isma's tier was in QG Stag, I believe, somewhere in QG.
Yeah, it
Or
feels like
I
it
don't
was
think the Stag, but it
QG.
was somewhere in QG, I think. And then you just have to go to Love Key. Oh, is it just a skin with a lot of swaps? Okay. I didn't know that Custom Night could do that much. Oh, Isma's was that Essence, that's right.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, then I feel
Thank
like
you,
that
Colette, for the
Dreamnail is
clarification.
definitely that Dreamnail was definitely in Logic as well.
Yep. Oh, for sure.
So I feel like the Ismas might actually be in Logic.
Oh, I believe so.
And so are the wings, so
Mm-hmm. Where have we got?
My favorite part of this.
Oh, RIP Hive Blood behind GPZ. Darn.
Darn. My favorite part of this race so far is the fact that the runners in fact do not have Crystal Dash and therefore have no way of killing Myla yet.
Always a plus, always a plus. We've
Always a
seen
plus.
Abyss Shriek from King's Pass. That's another Dark Elf check. I think, are we going to see Element heading to Edge?
To be honest, we had somebody kill Myla after all was said and done with the previous race, so there are in fact monsters around us who would kill Myla. Also, I don't think... I don't remember if Doodle Nosk is in the Doodle Knight skin or not, but it definitely didn't show up whilst they were fighting it, so... I don't know about that. Took Tim a couple of attempts, but that Shade Gate finally let him through. And now we're getting some Markov content. Markov, everybody's favorite Radiant boss.
Yikes. I remember Radiant.
To be honest, at least it wasn't so outrageous that they had the nerf. Oh, it had... We have Dreamgate and Descending Dark for red team, one after another.
Yep.
Oh,
that's fungal. That's
is...
the two left in fungal, and Kama's doing fungal right now. Unfortunate.
This is very unfortunate that...
I feel like red team
is...
We might have to ask them if they have the spoiler log open. Not actually, but...
Yeah, no, definitely not. But, like, it does feel like they are spoiler logging with how downright lucky they are getting with their checks. And that's 11,500. So, yeah, red team definitely has everything, has enough essence for anything that could appear now.
Yep. I believe both teams do.
Yeah, but...
Oh, there was a Shade Soul in Mantis Vault, so...
So Mantis Lords is necessary.
Right.
You love to see it. Sadly, Purenail is currently doing fungal checks, so it might be...
Are we gonna see a Willow? Hi, Willow!
Yeah, we're getting a Willow check. Sadly, I don't think... Oh, will it be something? It's a charm notch.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. And that's another dive at the Bardoon Lifeblood.
Nice. It's another wings check.
Wait, that's all of Edge done with for red team.
Wow.
So yeah, no. This means that if blue team decides to do Edge and goes to top Edge first,
it'll be unfortunate. Yeah.
It will be highly unfortunate.
We do have Purenail doing Gorb though, not realizing that it's the soul totem that's right next to Gorb. Well, I mean, he wouldn't know, but the last Dirtmouth item. That is a good question. It
Do
could
they
be
have all
behind
the fragile checks?
I don't believe so. I don't think we've seen Agreed, but I could be wrong. I know we've
Because it could
seen
all...
Strength and Heart. We already saw GPZ was Hive Blood.
Yeah, sadly we're not getting Hive Blood content today.
And here's the Dream Nail. That's awoken for them. Are we going to see a White Palace right now?
No, they don't have C-Dash, so...
Oh, you're right.
But I definitely think that once they get C-Dash, they are going to send someone to go do White Palace, since the sooner White Palace is done with, the better.
Mm-hmm.
God, this is 13 to 22. There is a 9 major item difference.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just, it was number of checks early. Get lucky with the dash and continue.
Yeah.
I mean, it really depends, because there's still one Dirtmouth item left, and it could be like NMG, where blue team gets lucky and finds all the nail arts, and red team struggles. But we also just have number of checks difference.
Or it could always be a fragile charm.
Right.
Which, honestly, I'm hopeful for that, since nail arts, their account has major items.
Right, that's true. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. Back in my day, when the mod first existed,
we didn't have this fancy major items remaining tracker.
Well, true, but when it was first introduced, there was no nail arts that were not counted as major items.
Oh yeah, no, that as well. It's just...
That was added later. Yeah, thank you, Numberplay, for the introduction of this. Back when back when he wrote all the major item lists by hand.
Oh my god.
Or Bad Magic created the mod.
That sounds miserable, to be honest.
Well, he would just spoiler log it, and... This seed does feel very fast.
Yeah, this is a very fast seed. To be honest, that might just be on how lucky red team is getting right now.
That's fair. But, I mean, even with not red team, it looks like Element's about to find wings, if I had to guess. Going down towards Love Key.
Yeah, and with wings, we can only hope that blue team is going to do some major catching up.
I mean, we're probably going to see with Kama having Mantis Village bench, we're going to see a Fungal Course somewhat soon.
Yeah, now that we have wings.
World Sense, my favorite major item.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how I can somehow maybe concurse red team, so blue team has a higher chance of coming back.
Nah, don't do that. Let them play.
I'm not gonna do that, but...
All's fair in rando.
I want to give blue team a chance, because 9 to 19, there's a 10 major item difference.
That's fair.
You've gotta feel bad for them.
It was just the beginning. 19 left at 14 minutes in is still a decent pace. Like, even if...
Yeah,
like,
definitely. It's just red team has
9 items left.
legendary pace.
I mean, I feel like both teams played as well as they could. Like, we haven't seen, like, any deaths at all, have we?
No, we haven't, actually.
Like, both teams played or have been playing incredibly well so far. It's rando luck. Sub 1 hour? Are we gonna see a sub 1 hour? We could.
I mean, I'm kind of hopeful for that. That would be quite cool to see.
We're seeing. It looks like Kama is heading the lower edge first.
I'm trying to find the singular
And
Fog
there's
Canyon check.
the white fragment in QG from Element.
Hmm.
So we're seeing another white fragment here. Oh, we're still missing charms.
Ooh. Oh, that's unfortunate.
They'll get it.
I mean, they'll get it, but it's still unfortunate that they still can't get that.
There's Duke Vengeful Spirit from Weaverson. Still no lantern from either team.
Honestly, yeah, no, at this point, blue team's only real hope is that there is a fragile charm in a extremely terrible place that red team might not check for rages, that blue team might check. And the other one is in a even worse position. And that
I think
charm...
we're sticking a solid 10 items back at this point.
Yeah,
Still
no.
10.
And yeah, no, checking the major items remaining. Nothing is at divine. It's definitely...
Well, has anyone killed Child yet? I think we're gonna see that from Element here.
No, because the tracker itself says that Dirtmouth is at 0.
Oh. Well, Dirtmouth is at 0. What did they find? What did Red Team find in Dirtmouth? Oh, Red Team already has all the fragiles. Gotcha. Oh, both teams have all the fragiles. We're getting...
Then why is Element doing... What's
I
something
think-
behind Grim?
No, Elements, they're just trying to clear out Dirtmouth, if I had to guess.
Oh.
So we're gonna see Kama's checking Divine currently, Elements doing Grim. So I'm assuming if we find a something here from Divine, we're gonna see. Where's Kama going? Or was there something in Grim? Which Dirtmouth item are they missing?
I don't know.
Interesting. Sly Key.
Oh.
Right.
Oh. Ooh, that
Gotcha.
stings.
We got Void Heart from Red Team.
Makes Abyss pretty free
easy.
now.
It was a dash. Okay. Creepy reskin acid.
You mean aspids that look exactly like they should?
Pretty good Grim fight so far from Element.
Yeah, no, Element is killing it on this Grim fight. He's doing a terrific job at staying alive and dishing out as much damage as possible.
Let's see what we got. We've got Sea Peaks. Point from...
Yeah, C peaks with 1 is...
They're in the endgame now.
The big issue is that I think Element and Kama do not expect them to be as far ahead as they are.
Right. We got the lantern
especially
from
with
Tim. Oh.
Yeah, no, especially with how early it still is into like the seed. They probably expect their pace to be really good at this point, and it's like...
That is true. That C-Dash is really blocking Red Team at the moment. Yeah, we're probably gonna... We might see Purenail again, wait at the end of Radiance.
Yeah.
Well, or depending on who does White Palace. Whenever they find C-Dash, they're gonna have to just send one person there.
Although I do agree that White Palace, I would send someone into White Palace already. Since C dash is only necessary at the very end of it, if you with 4 major items remaining, you can easily have one person
Yeah, you
start
can get all
doing
the way to
White Palace,
balcony.
and the other person can
Yeah.
find it for you.
If you get all the way to balcony, then you can just bench there and.
Yeah.
Fortunate fungal waste snap from blue team here.
Yeah, no, to be honest, I feel like Tim and Purenail, the fact that they aren't sending anybody to White Palace at this point is a slight misplay.
That's true.
Which honestly is kind of what blue team needs, so...
Mm-hmm.
It kind of shows that these two aren't in fact gods, and they can be beaten, but
yeah.
the luck definitely makes it seem otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Element has the Transcendence mod installed,
That's why he's
but they don't have the
charm slots.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the actual charms added into it, since you can get rid of the charms in the connections options. So, but yeah, sadly, I don't think that adding Transcendence charms is allowed in this race, considering the fact that it is, in fact, a very, very busted mod in rando situations. I mean, you can double jump infinitely with a charm. It's not really...
Yeah. There's still one item in Green Path that no one has found yet. Oh, here we've got a White Palace entry. They are sending Purenail in.
Nice.
Good play, good play.
Yeah, with the amount of time that it would take Purenail to get to the end, to the balcony, I can definitely see Tim finding the C-dash with the time given. Since White Palace takes ages.
Yeah, White Palace takes a while. We've got,
Oh yeah, did they check the No Eyes relic?
That is a good question.
If it ends up being it ends up being the No Eyes relic, I will personally feel accomplished for that for once No Eyes relic has something, and me saying that going No Eyes dark room is worthwhile actually ends up being positive for once.
It also could just be No Eyes, like they have.
Yeah, definitely.
That randomized, but if it is, I mean, Lantern's in Bristol Peak. I don't think blue team's even touched it at this point. How many do we have in basin? 1. Element can't check the... Wanting to check the egg, I can't. Shaman for 2, nice.
I mean, honestly, I'd say that it's nice, but
yeah,
at this point in the race, it feels like a kiss on a deep wound. Like it's nice, but it doesn't stop the pain.
C-dash is apparently at White Defender, according to number play.
Wait, it's that.
Ooh, got Shopkeeper. Oh, it's a guess? Oh.
Never mind, it's not.
I thought you were like spoiler logging or something.
Honestly, same.
That would be something, though.
That would have been something. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna joke about this. That would have been quite a guess.
Oh yeah, they're done in waterways. Ah, my bad.
Yeah, that dash slash was the final thing they needed.
Yep.
So yeah, no, the final things left are Sporshroom, the
yeah, if number spoiled, he probably would get yeeted. That's fair. Number is not the type of guy to spoil.
At least, I hope not.
I hope not.
I've got my eyes on you, Number.
You want to see White Defender in a race? I mean, because all the Dreamers are major items, like it's not like they're gonna have to full clear or anything for it.
Yeah, no,
but
definitely. To be honest, I'd love to see more races where the races can. Oh, Purenail stopped doing White Palace to
yeah,
help out with searching for C dash. I feel like Tim would have still been fine, but
oh, and there it is.
I feel like Purenail is the one who's got
Purenail,
the
where are you
godlike
going?
luck and not Tim.
Yeah,
Because
that's
like
fair.
every single time we look at Purenail doing something, it's like, oh, never mind, he's found
Oh,
the
he
thing
waited to
looking
do
for.
left side because there's the C dash skip. That makes sense.
Oh,
No one did Shio, yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Let's see if we got the last item here. C dash locked. Could be. No, just a charm notch.
mm,
So we've got one in Basin and the top of Palace.
yep. Oh, and this part. Also, where did Purenail die?
That is a good question.
We have just been focusing on blue team at this point since.
Well, I've been kind of looking around. I just must have missed it.
Yeah, that's fair, but.
Both teams have Shaman.
Yep.
No Shaman from Purenail? Oh, he died in Dark Deep Nest. Oh, I must have missed it.
I mean, we're getting some nail upgrades from Element.
Hmm.
And that Spore Shroom from Tim. Yeah, no, this means that White Palace is the final place.
Yep. Just gotta finish White Palace. Oh, Element doesn't know about right side Nailmaster. That's a rip.
No, Element did. Element
did he?
spoke on the left side, and then he realized that the dialogue, he was like, no, and then went to the right side.
We've got Tim finishing up here.
Tim is going to... We're going to probably see Tim on the end of Radiance just waiting.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Just now we were, and now we are just watching Purenail finish up White Palace. I wonder how good his White Palace is.
To be honest, he is moving really, really fluently through this.
Yep. Doing very well, knows all the skips and tricks.
Yep. I actually got
Uh-oh.
I actually got bullied by my teammate whilst I was commentating the last race. But because of the fact that I in fact did not know one of the skips in White Palace. And they decided to say, yeah, this is why I do White Palace.
Mm.
And I mean, they're not wrong.
Yep. Got Com's curse on Purenail now has taken 2 bad damage hits since we mentioned how fluently he was moving through.
I mean, a bit of damage, it never hurts anybody.
Are you sure about that? I believe that is exactly what damage does.
I mean,
it's not gonna kill you.
It won't kill you, but maybe it'll make you stronger.
Practice. It's practice.
Yeah, exactly. He's taking damage to practice bows by doing them more than once.
Exactly.
It's all planned, you see.
All planned. Knowing how to do White Palace fast is generally helpful in doing White Palace fast. True.
True. That is definitely something that would help when doing White Palace fast. White Palace about to White
Finish up
Palace.
here?
I nearly said White Palace about to finish up Purenail, but no, I caught myself at the end.
Anyone that says they
Purenail
hate White
about-
Palace has simply not done it enough. There's some truth to that, but also I feel like some people just much prefer like boss fights and stuff in the game.
I hate White Palace because it's not Path of Pain.
Ah, there we go.
And that's him, done with Radiance.
Yep.
This is... I feel so bad for Blue Team.
Well, it's rando.
It's rando, but... 11 major items remaining.
Yeah. It'll happen.
No. There's winning by a landslide, and then there's just steamrolling.
Yeah. Sub-hour is unexpected, yeah. That's just
Yeah, no.
incredibly fast. 54 minutes.
God.
Jeez. That
And
I think I've seen one all majors race faster than that. I did a practice with Purenail, or no, I did a practice run with Tim a few days ago, and I think we had a 53-minute finish. But other than that, that is just absolutely insane. Well played by them too. They got progression early and just checked all the right places, and
yeah, no, that dash really just let them get so many more checks than
it was
Blue Team
the early dash into Stagnus into early Claw. They basically just had Dash Claw and then got Dash Master. Blossom says I'm scared of them. Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Blossom, by that mentality, you can just lose the next race and be against me and Violet instead.
Thanks, Red Team, for letting you sleep.
And then Ash is one who needs to be scared of these two.
Well, Vil, have a good night. Thanks for sticking around. Blossom, don't throw the race.
God. Aren't these supposed to take a bit longer than the regular lower? Well, then again, they didn't have White Palace like fully randomized, so I won't tell Connor. I promise.
Yeah. Common denominator is Tim.
But to be honest, though, even though Tim is the common denominator, Purenail was the one who kept on getting all of the actually
Tim
important
found
stuff.
the dash, didn't he?
Tim found the dash, but Purenail kept on getting the like,
Purenail did
instant
Dark
checks
Weakness
with...
for Dreamnail and Shade Cloak, and found C dash at the Geo,
and we get Underplat.
And Underplat to finish it off. Nerfed him.
Too long didn't reach people are too good at this
Tim's
game.
a good luck charm, that's what it is. GG.
Oh yes, exactly. And yep, that's a GG. Just waiting on Purenail to give us the GG in Racer 1. Oh no! Oh, I feel so bad. I just checked Racer 1.
Oh yeah.
After Tim said GG,
Someone said
like,
that.
That's Compass, right? No,
that,
that's
a number
GG.
said that in chat. Element saying in Racer's chat, that's Compass, right?
Oh, I feel so bad. Anyways.
GG's to Tim and Purenail.
Yep. GG's to those two.
Um,
that was a great race from them. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, they just absolutely destroyed that seed.
About that. But yeah, they absolutely destroyed that. And that's not to say Element and Kama did terrible. Because they also played great.
Very well.
It's just they got really unlucky and did not get the... Just didn't get the things that they needed to steamroll. Like, and like Tim and Purenail did. Anyways, let's ask if they want to.
I asked if they wanted for an interview. We've got a yes from... All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hello.
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 So, I'm gonna drag. Let's see. Does comma? Okay, comma's coming in.
And everybody's here.
So, little bit of a thing about that seed. Um, the who was it that did Moloch early on your
Me.
team, Tim Purenail? So they found
Yep.
the simple key, and the very first thing they did was check egg shop. So they had dash maybe 10 minutes before you did.
Yeah,
Yeah, and with how many checks they
that would
got,
do it.
how many checks they got before you got dash, they had such a check advantage over you guys there.
Yeah.
Dash at 6 minutes, claw at 10. Yep. They just got dash claw early, and Purenail
Yeah.
like did dark deep nest and got shade cloak and
Okay, yeah. We weren't doing
It's-
Dark Deep Nest. We were hoping it
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
anything.
I felt
To be
really
honest-
stupid when I found the dream nail in cliffs.
yeah,
'Cause
that
I-
was
'cause I
funny.
grabbed claw and I'm like, okay, I'm out. Let's go other places.
Yep.
Honestly, if not for the fact that you guys got Grimchild, I would say that that wasn't a terrible decision, due to the fact that once you got Dreamnail, it would have been great to go back there, do a full check through cliffs to
Yeah.
get that single check there, whilst also getting Lantern, but you guys got Grimchild, so it kinda nullified that decision. I will say though, even though Tim and Purenail just destroyed that seed, Element and Kama, you played amazingly. Like,
Yep.
you did a great job keeping up during the first part of the race, and
There is
it was still close in the middle of the race, and
It-
it was
the-
just you getting very unlucky there, not getting any of the checks that you needed to.
At one point, I think you were ahead, or like at least tied on major items.
Really?
Yeah, it was just that they had just so many more checks that they had completed that they
Yeah.
were able to just clear stuff faster.
So today I have learned that Shio Rancid Egg is in logic without C dash.
Correct.
I
Yeah.
did not
Yeah.
know that.
You
Mhm.
didn't know that?
I
No,
thought it was a
C-Dash
skip.
was our last
Um,
major. C-Dash was our last major.
Yeah, I,
Oh,
I
is
actually
Is
I
that
went
it? The one
into
at Green Path?
Palace.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I actually
Yeah, no,
went into
Shio
Palace.
is. Yeah, we saw that. Me and Tremon said that honestly, it was about time to have one of you send someone to White Palace just before you went, because with four last check, like with four major items remaining, one of them being at the end of White Palace, it honestly would have been great to just have Tim do all of the checking, whilst you did White Palace, since Tim would probably find everything by the time you finished.
Yeah, or got to the point where you needed C dash. I mean,
Yeah.
and that's what you did. So that was a good
and
play.
Tim wanted me to go to the balcony, but I didn't want to do left side without C dash.
That's what we figured as well. Yep.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Can I just say that
think-
there is one thing I'm very proud of this seed, and that's that I've been hit in a total of 69 times.
I hit
Nice.
I hit 69 Geo right before I sold to Nailsmith.
The-
I sold to Lem and I got 69 and I was like, okay, well I've gotta.
So I
To
don't
be
think we
honest-
saw any deaths besides Purenail's Dark Deepness, I think, and then
I
Element like
died
failed champ at the
somewhere.
end.
I died
think-
to something other than failed champ. I don't remember what it was, but I did die somewhere.
But that's still very few. Like everyone played very well that seed. It was literally just finding the dash early, pretty
Yeah.
much sealed the race from
Well,
there.
the Dash and the Claw, and also
Yeah.
Dash Master. Those three
I
really
got-
just steamrolled.
I got the dash, and the second I got the dash, I was like, okay, well, we're either 10 minutes early or 10 minutes late, and I don't know which.
Yeah.
And it turns out we were 10 minutes late.
Yeah.
Mhm.
To be honest, though, the Dash was in fact not the logical progression due to the fact that the keys work the way they do.
Yeah.
Right.
And the Claw, in fact, was the progression.
We were
Going
talking
into
about it, yeah.
the King's Brand and then Abyss, that was probably the intended progression of the seed.
I don't remember what was in or there wasn't anything in Abyss, so was it? Or was it? I don't remember.
No, but definitely Abyss was open, like, logically.
Before
by
dash,
the
yeah.
Before Dash.
We went very late.
Yeah.
I mean, there was only one,
That
right,
was-
in Basin?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
only one in Basin, so it definitely wasn't worth to
Right.
go to Basin for any reason.
Yeah, after Deep Nest and like I guess Fungal Crossroads, the seed was very spread out. There was not a lot of density in all the areas.
Yeah.
I definitely spent a lot of time just bouncing between areas, and like I kept putting off Shio because I'm like, you can't. That's not logical C dash. There can't be C dash there, so it's got to be somewhere else.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that feels terrible.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it makes sense because those are technically like enemy pogos. So, but I
mean,
guess
yeah,
it's...
but I feel like for the longest time it was
I mean, that
Chlorine
room is-
Wings
Pogos
or
need
Chlorine
not
Sea
always
Dash.
been in Logic. Have they not
Logical
always
po-
been in Logic?
I don't know.
And
don't
that
I mean,
know.
room,
otherwise you can't get into Fog Canyon from Green Path without having to change your logic to enemy pogos.
yeah.
That's true.
And in that room, I'm pretty sure enemy pogos are like the intended way to do it for some parts of it, anyways. Maybe I'm wrong on
Yeah.
that one.
No,
Yes.
you have to do at least one enemy Pogo during it
Yeah.
because of the fact that the C dash from the second
Oh,
last.
you can dash wings
You can
it,
dash
but
wings,
like
yeah.
it's
Oh.
definitely like the game intends you to do some enemy pogos in there. I feel like, and like those enemies in particular are meant to be pogoed off of because they don't get damaged when you pogo them.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
even have the enemy at the start just to go like, hey, practice your enemy Pogos on this because
Yeah,
it's going to be
exactly.
necessary. Or they just knew that the part is going to be a pain for any new players of Hollow Knight and who don't know
Mhm.
how to do enemy Pogos, and they left it there as a soul deposit.
Mhm.
I mean,
I see you guys got Ismos tier in like 15 minutes. That is
Yeah.
impressive.
Well, they got to before like getting dash or anything, they got tram pass, and then Element went to resting grounds and
Yeah.
found the Ismas there, and there was like they got the 550 essence within like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh wow.
And so they had the Ismas really early. But yeah,
Yeah, I mean the monarch wings at low key, then
Right.
a bit later.
I think
yeah,
you
that
did
is-
find that first.
yes.
yeah,
we
you did in
yeah,
fact find them first.
about 8 minutes earlier, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Too strong.
No, that was an extremely fast seed, and I think in a couple minutes you guys would have finished as well for sure. Looking at, I mean, it's just deepness left, isn't it?
Yeah,
Hey,
no.
where was Lantern?
Lantern was a
Deep
deep
focus.
focus.
Deep focus, yeah.
Oh, okay,
my
so
I
Honestly,
worked out before- sorry. Yeah, I
The-
said
okay, you say it.
left deep focus.
Huh?
What's going on?
You said you warped out of deep focus.
Yeah, I was like literally on the
Uh,
last jumps there, and I left. So
that is
that's
unfortunate.
Yeah.
The other fun thing
Yeah.
about this seed was DV Stag was at World Sense.
yeah.
So
I just want to quickly say that, honestly, the fact that Lantern was at Crystal Peak and there was no grub incentive really just killed the chances of getting it at a
Yeah.
reasonable time. Since normally Crystal Peak is rushed whenever there is a grub-heavy grub father.
Yeah, because there was just that was the only Crystal Peaks item, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the only Crystal Peaks item, so...
I mean, the thing is,
So-
for deep focus, you need dash wings claw or C dash, right? C dash
Mhm.
claw to be in logic.
To be honest, I'd rather do it with Dashwing's Claw because, oh my
Yeah.
god, other than the
So
final
cycle-
part, C Dash is
Yeah.
a pain.
Anyway, Tim, as you were saying.
Yeah, so I mean, you'd have to get to Shio first, which means getting. I mean, you'd have to get to Love Key in before you could get Lantern, anyways,
Yeah.
Mhm.
right? To get the wings. So in that regard, I don't think Crystal Peaks would have been. I mean, there is no way Crystal Peaks early would have helped anyone in this
Right.
scenario.
Yeah, definitely not, but the fact that Crystal Peaks still didn't have, like, any pulling force even once Wings was found or anything, just
Yeah.
really sealed the deal there.
Yep.
Congrats to all of our runners, or Purenail
Yep.
and Tim, and also congrats to Element and Comments just playing well throughout the race.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe that the other bracket has a good foe to consider in you two.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Eclipse Tardy, we'll see you in losers.
All
We'll see how it goes.
right.
GG.
All right.
Thank you all
GG's
for
to
coming in.
you
I
all again.
believe we have another race in about hour 20 minutes. Correct.
Give me a second. I can quickly check.
All
That's
right.
Winner's
correct.
bracket is
Thank
shaking.
Yeah,
Elements,
no, it
I'm
is an
calling
hour,
that
20
one with you,
minutes.
right?
I believe that's correct.
And yeah, Element and Purenail are the ones commentating it, so...
Wait, hold on. I'm commentating a match?
Yeah.
All right.
That's reassuring.
Element.
Oh, okay.
It's a good-
Cool. I'll be there. I'll be there.
Yeah,
Oops.
yeah, it's in.
You
it's
signed up
in
for it.
an hour 20.
No, I see it. I did sign up for that. I'll be there.
All right, you better
Good
be.
luck match. I might stay
Yeah.
awake for that.
Noted.
Yeah,
I'm
mate.
gonna go grab dinner.
All right.
All right.
Well, thank
All
you
right.
all for showing up. Thanks, Twitch chat. And we'll see y'all in an hour 20.
Yeah, GG's.
GG's to all.
GG's.